Tier 4 lights Twitch streamer's car on fire live on television. Alright, let's do it.
This top donor found out the Twitch streamer he had a crush on actually had a boyfriend, so his totally normal and rational decision was to stalk her, find out where she lived, and burn her car to the ground.
Instead of stopping, like, stop enjoying her stream, which is understandable. Maybe she didn't tell people that she had a boyfriend or whatever for her own reasons. Instead, we're gonna burn down the car. Tier 4 for sure. Yeah, that's a tier 4.
Yo, chill. That is, why would you ever do that? Thankfully, though, he might be the dumbest criminal that we've covered on this channel for a long time. So welcome back to another episode of Watching the Trash Take Itself Out, as the story that we're talking about now has a massive update, because originally this story broke back in June of 2023 when the streamer by the name of Kylie, but also known as Just Foxy, posted a video titled "A Twitch Viewer Set My Car on Fire." Yeah, that video is pretty self-explanatory on what it's about, but she opened the video saying the guy has been arrested. He flew 700 miles to do this to her. She wasn't home at the time, and thankfully the fire department showed up quickly as they managed to put out the fire before it spread to her house, which her mom—
Yeah, I was about to say, like, lighting a car on fire is one thing, but having it— he probably— again, this guy's a low IQ brainlet. If you really wanted to do some damage, probably, like, try and, like, make it explode. Yeah.
Mom and her animals were currently inside. Obviously, these were some wild statements to make, but she had all the receipts to show, including the CCTV footage of the dude literally setting her car on fire. I mean, and it's just insane.
Dumb.
I watched him put a brick on my car, on the hood, and some pot. And he lit something sticking out of it and walked away.
Pot?
Casually, like, he didn't.
Wait, did he put a pot on her car, or did he put weed? Oh, thermite! Okay, thermite.
Anything.
I was just to say,
the next clip after that was the front end of my car engulfed in flames.
That is so bizarre.
So he went to a store, bought thermite, and then also a brick, which was probably explosives. Yeah. And then he drove or flew Wait, he flew 700 miles? How did he must have bought it in the town that she lives in, because you can't fly with that. Yeah, you can make it. Well, I understand that, but you'd still have to get the ingredients. Yeah, it's probably a normal brick. He had to make the thermite. Yeah, you can't really buy it. It's not hard to make thermite. That's why it's dangerous.
Bizarre, and good for them for actually having security cameras like that. But since all this happened,
Like,
we now know the guy who did this is named Farhan Jami, and he had a crush on this lady and spent a lot of money donating to her. But when he found out she had a boyfriend, he decided to do all this. And to make things worse for him, just the other day it was exposed to the world of how dumb of a criminal he actually was here, as thanks to the YouTube channel Midwest Safety, we now have the body cam footage of everything, including the surveillance footage of him lighting the car on fire. Because previously we only had a snippet of it where she also kind of cut out his face, so you couldn't really see things as clearly as you can now.
The suspect, wearing a loose-fitting pair of lighter—
oh, I saw this on Twitter.
Colored sweatpants, latex gloves, a darker—
that's a nice car as well.
And a mask, sets a box-shaped object on the vehicle. He then sets another object on top of it with a fuse-like wire sticking out of it. The suspect lights it with a lighter.
That's a very bizarre way of setting a car on fire as well.
Front end of the vehicle being engulfed.
It's supposed to do as much damage as possible. Yeah, it's one thing to, like, key and scratch a car. He just wanted to, like, explode it and maybe, like, do collateral damage.
Engulfed in flames.
Came over, set a square box on top of her car.
Okay. Holy.
It looked, I mean, I can show you, but it was something square. Walked all the way back over there and got something that almost looked like a lampshade. Set it on top of it, and then he lit it.
Dude, what a schizo
He lit it, and then he walked away, and that was it.
Did the video show where he went?
They're lucky they put it out before it exploded, I'm assuming, because it didn't, like, ricochet into, like, other stuff.
I'm not
Do you have access to the video?
that can pull
I've actually never seen someone light a car on fire like that before. Like, normally it's like, you know, through the gas tank.
Surveillance footage. The fire department arrives and puts the fire out. The vehicle is a total loss.
Yeah, that's a shame. That's a nice car as well. I mean, that's like the only Jaguar out of the recent lineup that's actually cool. And to have your dream car robbed from you like that, that's terrible. But thankfully, it does not take them long to locate the guy, because the guy apparently is just a complete moron. So before we see one of the dumbest encounters of a criminal, have you ever wanted to get paid to beta test video games? Well, with today's sponsor, Free Cash, you actually can. Essentially, Free Cash is a platform that gets paid by mobile gaming companies to refer new users and get their feedback, as many of these early users end up enjoying the games. So Free Cash in return splits that revenue with their users, so it's a win-win. All you have to do is scan this QR code or click in the link in the description down below, sign up by dropping your email / creating a password, and then you can start browsing through game options and how much they pay. And just to be very clear about this is not a get-rich-quick thing, but simply something you can make an extra $20 to $60 with here and there by playing new games. As the average time until a user makes their first cash out is about 17 minutes, and the average money earned by users yesterday was just shy of $40. And users, they've earned over $50 million in total using Free Cash. Then once you're finished playing, you can cash out your points to either PayPal gift cards, Bitcoin, or a bunch of other payment options. So if you want to earn some extra cash this holiday season and also support the channel, you can scan the QR code or click the link in the description down below and check out Free Cash today. But without further ado, let's continue this video because it gets way out of hand. Because one of the most shocking things about this body cam footage is it shows how close this man was to the crime scene
area, both on foot and patrolling in their vehicles. All begin to look for any suspicious people in the vicinity. 10 minutes later, officers find a vehicle parked on the side of the road.
You have to be such a dumb fuck. Salty, low IQ is a very dangerous combination for sure.
Only about 2 minutes away from the crime scene.
Oh, he's sleeping as well, or sleeping.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm just taking a little nappy nap chat.
Wanted to rest up a little bit. I have a long drive.
Why are you
my god.
doing it out here?
No reason.
Dude, that's
No
a
reason, just taking
Skyrim
a little
NPC
nap.
response. Greetings, traveler. What are you doing out here? I don't know, just resting up for a long travel. Like, what? Buddy,
He's a Skyrim
why would he
dude,
not
man.
try to get
He's
further
tired.
away from the scene? I mean, thankfully, it was good that he
It
did
was like down the road, yeah.
this because it was easy to catch him, but it's safe to say this is extremely suspicious, and every answer he gives the officer just makes things infinitely worse for himself.
Been on the phone, I see that.
Well, keep your hands up. We're on the first cul-de-sac off of... Put your...
The first cul-de-sac off the street. The guy didn't even drive, like, I don't know, to the nearest McDonald's parking lot. I feel like after the adrenaline, like, I'm thinking about this logically, chat. You think about the adrenaline rush of you doing something like that, like lighting a car on fire. You think you'd be able to drive at least, like, 15 minutes while the adrenaline is wearing off. Like sleep in like a Walmart parking lot or go to McDonald's. Yeah, this guy's stupid AF.
Stop reaching at your seat, okay? Unlock the door.
How's he napping?
Where do you live?
After
I'm
that.
from New York.
You're from New York?
Yeah.
We're in Ohio, by the way.
What are you doing out here?
What? He drove from New York to Ohio in his car. Bro, for anyone outside of America, that's a really, really long drive. Pretty
Just
long.
came to visit a friend, really.
Where's the friend live?
Down in Cincinnati, but he's working, like, doing some construction over here.
Well, step out.
Yeah, that sounds believable for sure.
Do you have anything on you? Any weapons like that?
No?
Turn and face the car.
It's like
You mind
8
if I
hours
search
no
you real quick?
traffic, yeah.
Sure, go for it.
So why
I
did
think
you
he
decide to
flew.
just pull off in a neighborhood
that would
to
make
sleep? I'm so confused.
Because I drove 40 miles here, and I literally came like an hour ago, and I was like shot, and so I just needed to knock out.
So you just pull off into a random neighborhood?
Yeah.
I
Sounds
drove
reasonable.
40 miles, dude, and I had to sleep. What? You've driven 40 miles and you needed to sleep, so you've been here for an hour in a random residential neighborhood. Something's not adding up.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
Yeah, New York to Ohio is definitely 40 miles. 40 isn't a lot. No, it's like a pretty average-ish little trip from like a town to a city or something.
Right off of the street, whatever it is. I really didn't know where to go because there's nowhere, there's no parking lots around here or anything. There was.
Where's your ID?
It's on my phone.
You're from New York? Come over here with me. We're gonna stand by my car.
Trip,
Okay.
yeah.
Is everything okay?
Just take a look.
Yeah, you said your phone's in the car?
Yeah. Do you
Your
want?
ID on the back of it? Is that where you keep it?
Yeah, it's in the case. I can open
Okay.
it.
Do you care if I look at it? Thank you. All right.
Come over here with me. Just what
These
you said to
cops,
me
man, they're
is very
probably, what the
confusing.
hell?
Yeah, I mean, this is a nice neighborhood, it looks like, as well. Like, you don't have people sleeping in their cars outside your house, especially kind of like just in a random residential neighborhood. I know for a fact there would be a lot of texts in my neighborhood group chat if one of us randomly saw some person sleeping in their car outside in our neighborhood.
Makes no
Yeah.
sense to me.
Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry.
It looks like a nice neighborhood.
I know it
too,
doesn't
like
make
an
sense. I'm
affluent
sorry.
one.
Why would you? I just don't understand why you would pick this neighborhood to come in the back of to sleep in front of these people's house.
Honestly, I just made the first right out of there because I needed just like a spot where I wasn't in the main road. And I'm sorry if like they called the cops or something because they probably thought I was, I don't know, doing something weird here. But I swear, like I'm not doing anything crazy.
Guys, trust me, bro. Just trust me, bro.
Out of left field or
Do
anything.
you mind if we search the car?
No, please go for it.
The reason why I ask is because there was somebody who set a car on fire.
Who set a car on fire?
Yes.
No way.
Like, what do you mean? Like, how do you set a car on fire?
You set a car on fire.
They set the car on fire.
Oh.
What?
With the
What? How do you do
gas
that?
tank?
Wait, why are you?
That's crazy.
Wait! You said how do you light a car? And then he said what, through a gas tank? Man, this guy's smart. Smarter than me, for sure. Buh.
He's like, wow, that's crazy. I wouldn't know. Who would ever set something on fire? Really? How would they do that? With a gas tank? Dude's acting like a middle schooler getting caught by a teacher for doing something he shouldn't be doing. Hey, we saw you kick a soccer ball over the fence into the road. No, that wouldn't be the first call out. The first would be like, hey, a car got hit by a soccer ball. Wait, what? That's crazy. How would that ever happen? Like, did someone like kick a soccer ball across the fence and hit the car? It was like the same thing.
What?
And then you're back
No
here.
way.
No,
Yeah, you just spawn,
See
dog.
how that's why I'm contacting you. You see how it's weird?
yeah. But no, I mean,
Crazy coincidence.
sorry.
How long have you been back here?
What time is it?
About 3 o'clock in the morning.
I got here probably like around midnight.
Oh, 3 hours now.
He said we could search it if you want to do that.
Well, he said an hour earlier.
The trunk with this key?
Can you
Yeah.
pop the trunk with
The
the key? Or
narrative
is the
is
keys in it?
changing.
Yeah, no, like,
Chat.
yeah, I can pop the trunk with the key.
Thank you.
Sure.
Have you had anything to drink tonight?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Nah.
No, I don't drink.
That's funny because he was about to be like, I don't drink, and then he like stopped himself from lying.
I came because I landed at CBG, and I drove. It's like 40 miles, and I was already.
You're from New York, and then you're trying to. He should have just lied, man. Why did he do this? Man, this guy's just not smart.
Shot from the freaking flight.
So where does your friend live?
Somewhere like down there, but he works up here.
Wrong.
Okay.
Yeah,
Down where?
near CVG. Near,
Oh, okay.
Near the airport. Yeah, but I'm about to bounce if everything checks out here.
I'm about to bounce. If everything checks out here.
Cold?
It's warm.
Oh, he's been here for 3 hours. The car's warm.
Be honest with me. Okay.
Sure.
Are you waiting for somebody to get?
Some cops don't get paid enough. That's so funny, dude. I wouldn't even thought about that.
Get back in the car with you?
No,
What?
Absolutely not.
Because if you be honest with me, things will be a lot easier.
Sir,
But if you're lying to me, then we're gonna have some issues.
I understand, and like, trust me, I'm from New York. I've ran into cops before. When like getting pulled over for speeding or something like that. Like, I know the best policy is to be honest, and I'm not waiting for anybody. And I didn't set anybody's car on fire or anything like that.
Mom, Dad, I did not steal the cookies out of the jar. I swear. I was just... I know you guys are up at 2 a.m. and I have my fist in the cookie jar at that moment. It is not what it looks like. I swear to God. Please.
Promise you.
I
Not,
promise.
Like, on any drugs or anything. Okay. I don't
He's
drink.
not lying about that.
Oh, he got nervous.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is bad.
Sorry. But
Well, give me a minute.
yeah, take your
Okay.
time. Sure.
Or two.
Dude, I could hear his heart pounding through the body cam. Thank
me too.
goodness he didn't go far at all. Like, this is so great that, like, you can just instantly remove
is
someone
insane
off the
content.
street
I
for
love
being
this.
that horrible. Because, like, clearly you have to be pretty dumb to light someone's car on fire, but you have to be a whole new level of stupid to camp out in your car a 2-minute walk away from where you literally set a car on fire. What was he thinking was going to be the win here? Did he think that no one was going to come look at this car? So he was like sleeping, right? So he had his seat all the way back. So I guess he was just hoping that cops would just like look around and not look in.
I love that. That's so fucking funny. The car was warm. And he's just laying back, like, having himself a little fucking 15-minute nap. And he's like, yeah, I've been here for 3 hours, guys.
Into his car for some reason. I don't know. This is just it's bad, but it gets so much worse.
If you had a good look at who it was, I got this mail over here, but I'm not finding anything that would relate him to it. Right now, we're just going to figure some things out, okay? So
Yeah.
you're not free to leave until we do that, okay? And then we're waiting for your information to return.
My information to return?
Yeah, your ID. We ran your ID.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Sure.
The only problem, see where we're coming from?
Yeah. How far?
I mean, if that was your house, wouldn't you be a little creeped out?
I thought that's what happened. I thought they called the cops on me because I was sleeping over here, and I was like, shit, like they're just gonna think I'm like trying to rob them or something. But no, like something like that. I honestly just made the first right off that road. Made the first right because I was like, yo, I need a place to just knock out for 30 minutes, and it ended up being a few hours. But yeah, I wasn't trying to hurt anybody here.
So wait, the car being warm, that's a nice find because like he wasn't idling when the police showed up. So, and if he was sleeping, it's not like he just turned off the car, or he shouldn't have turned off the car if he was actually sleeping.
This officer is now sent a picture from the surveillance footage that shows the suspect so he can compare it to this man they're investigating.
Yeah.
From the surveillance footage that shows the suspect so he
I don't know why this is so funny to me. It's like spot the difference. It's literally spot the difference.
You can compare
the
it.
cop is like, okay. And he doesn't know that, I don't know, this is so, it's like a Renaissance painting. Like, it's just up close. The cop looking at his phone and going up and down, like, kind of looks like this guy.
to this man they're investigating.
He doesn't have a hat on.
That is him.
It's so good.
Do me a favor right now. We're going to come over here, and I'm just going to put you in the back real quick.
Yeah.
Okay?
Is everything okay? Is something
Huh?
back bad on my ID?
No.
Sometimes,
No, not for right
Like
now.
same.
sometimes I wish I could just be a fly on the wall and just watch this shit. This is so funny to me. This is comical.
Pants, same
just look at the picture.
shirt,
Real quick
Sure.
so I can look at some things
same beard.
and go from there, okay?
Yeah,
you
same
wanna
beard,
close my
actually,
door?
true.
Yeah, I'll get it.
You want to take my keys?
Yep.
Yep. He's so compliant, too. He's like,
At least he's cooperating. I mean, he really doesn't have a choice.
yeah, so I was
but
about to say.
I want to see if there's a mask in here.
don't know if there was a COVID mask in there or not. Did he say who he was coming to visit from New York? Why that's so important that he drive here?
No.
Also, like, his friend lives back by the airport, so why did he drive 40 miles up to, because he works up there, but it's 3 in the morning. What? That just doesn't make sense. You would go to the friend's place or get a hotel around the airport, wait for them to get off work, and link up with them. He did an incredibly stupid action. He didn't go far at all, and he has an incredibly stupid story. I mean, this is 3 for 3 for stupidity here.
He claims he flew, but what actually happened is that he drove 800 miles, man.
It's just weird that you would come to
He's
visit
just
a guy
lying.
for that long of a flight. Here's your COVID mask.
You got it?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay.
He's gonna
He's
sneeze
got a lighter
on
in
me.
here. He's
We're
got a
gonna
torch
die,
lighter.
chat.
Yeah, there's a torch lighter and
Torch
a blue
light!
COVID mask. And
He didn't even throw the torchlight out or anything like that. He didn't throw it somewhere. Like, granted, it doesn't really help because they usually search the area, but still. Like, really?
There's no luggage. There's no backpack.
Yeah, there's
like,
no hat.
well, where's his luggage at? Where's his bag?
Let's detain him.
He's in the car, right?
Well,
Base.
you search. Let's just leave him there.
Let's just
Wait.
bring him, boy.
He flew out to visit a friend with no luggage either.
Wow.
I think this might be our guy.
A canine unit is now brought to the crime scene at the victim's house so they can pick up and track the suspect's scent. Officers
Oh
now
my
simply
God.
have to see if the canine
He's gonna sniff out the thermite.
unit leads officers to the same male they're investigating a couple minutes down the road.
W doggo.
So, to be honest with you, man, we got a dog that's tracking right now. Okay.
Okay.
From where the crime happened. Okay. You be honest with me. Is that dog gonna lead straight to this car?
No. I promise you it's not.
What?
Okay.
Cookie crumbs in my hands? No.
There was something in the back seat because you can see an impression and you can see a piece of.
It's interesting when people who are like blatantly lying, they really want to like reinforce and like try to make sure that they or that you actually believe them. Because like all he had to be like, no. Like any normal person is like, oh, they ask you a question, you go, no. But he's like, I promise you he's not gonna lead here. No, just answer the question, dude. Like, why are you trying to convince? Well, it's because he did it. That's why. That's
This
like
guy
the massive
failed the
telltale here.
speech check,
At least
I
with his
swear.
personality type. I get that every person is different.
Purple glove right there.
Yep.
And then there's an impression.
Which there was a.
No, there they got the gloves as well.
It was like a box here.
Yeah, that's a box. That's the shape of a box.
And he's wearing the same,
And they got the imprint.
same outfit.
I venture to say that he definitely needs to be talked to.
Yes, he does. So I'm gonna stop
They're being so
questioning
nice,
him and let
too.
you take those.
Yeah.
They gotta talk to him, man.
Just give us 1 second, all right, man?
No, you're done.
Okay.
Okay,
Get him,
bet.
doggo. Get him, doggo.
4 hours later.
Good boy. Go get him. Go
Yes,
get
the
him.
dog
Beat his
just leads
ass.
straight to him.
I can smell him. I can smell the
Dave,
thermite.
is he in that car? Yeah.
The canine tracked the scent to the car the male was found sleeping in, prompting newly arriving officers to discuss their new number
Good
one suspect.
boy.
So
Good doggo.
he's in the back of my car.
Okay.
He's not handcuffed. Okay. Because we didn't know at first.
Okay.
He said that he's visiting a friend, and he pulled off the side of the road because he was too tired to drive.
This
He
car
said
here?
yes. He said
Okay.
he's been here since 12 o'clock.
Okay.
And he said that he hasn't moved. So if you want, I don't have a hat. That's the only thing I don't
He
have.
hasn't
But
moved
if
and
you
the
want to
car's
look
still
at him
warm.
and everything,
Interesting.
it looks like
You
a guy.
identified him. It does.
Yes. Go
Beard.
look at him. He's got a
Hat,
beard.
shirt.
He's got the same clothing. He's got the reflective shoes. Everything.
Hey, how you doing? Good. Hey, just gonna talk to you for a minute, okay? Okay, I'm gonna read your rights real quick. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
Okay. Were you involved in a situation down the street where you lit something that caught on fire?
No.
Point blank ask you.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. I understand that you're over here visiting friends, but you
I didn't
parked
do
over
it.
here for a reason.
Oh, dude. Caught in 4K.
It's not me.
That's not you?
No.
Sure looks like you and everything you're wearing.
It's not me.
That's not
It's not me, chat. I swear. It wasn't me. I swear.
you, huh?
Wasn't
Look a
me.
little closely. Your heart's starting to race a little bit more.
Is it? Because it's not me. I feel like you're trying to tell me it's me, but it's not.
Not you, huh?
It's really not.
That's not you?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
Well, it's kind of funny how that appears to be you. Reflective shoes, pants,
Are they
the shirt.
I can literally see it on camera right here.
Appears to be
Look,
you. Reflective shoes, pants,
Are they?
bro, you literally see them. It's reflective because of yellow.
shirt.
Bro.
His stomach is dropping right now. Chad.
It's not me.
Okay.
It's
Well, right
my
now you're
twin
going to be detained
brother.
until further notice. Okay. Until we find out what's going on here.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
Okay. We need to make sure that you're involved or you're not involved. Okay. So
My
I'd rather be
shoes
honest
aren't
with me and we talk about the
reflective,
situation and what's going
Chad.
on.
So,
No, you stay right there.
yeah.
Be honest with me and tell me what's going on, because if I find out you're lying, we're going to figure out some more things going on here.
The cops are detaining me, and I have a massive tail that I have to stuff into the back of the truck. And the people are like, "Look, we found you with some bombs, and you're trying to plant bombs on like a car, right?" And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, wasn't me though." And they're like, "Okay, but we have you on camera. You have this massive tail." And I'm like, "What? My tail's not even that big. What are you talking about?" Mom, my tail's not that big. I mean, it's big, but it's just not that big. What are you talking about?
If I find evidence that points you, that it's just
Is this
you,
even a tail, Chad?
It's
What,
not.
it's this
We're
thing
done.
in the back of my head.
Sir, it's not me. I promise you.
I promise
it's
it's
not
not
me. I picked the wrong spot to take a nap. I don't know anything about that. It wasn't me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, there'll be other evidence we'll have to determine here in just a few minutes, though. But right now, like I said, you're being
Sorry,
detained, so I'm going to put handcuffs on you.
Damn. Get cooked. But again, I mean,
That
just
is
to add to
crime.
his stupidity here, guess where he stashed,
sorry,
I guess, the
Chad.
hat and more things that directly implicate him into this crime.
While searching the area around the suspect's car, officers found multiple plastic bags with a hat, multiple sets of latex gloves.
He managed to throw away that, but he didn't throw away the lighter. That's strong. And right next to the car, too, like in the bushes.
And another mask within them, not even 10 feet away from the vehicle, underneath a pine tree.
It's not even in the bushes! It's literally in plain sight! He didn't throw it into the forest, even!
Got his
guy's
gloves
so
and everything.
dumb, man.
Yep.
Did he want
Can
to
you
get caught?
explain why no more than 10 feet from your car is a hat that matches the exact picture from the suspect in the video?
Boo. I was afraid.
10 feet from your car, man. Really?
Are your fingerprints going to be on that bag?
Maybe.
No. Maybe I took.
Dude couldn't ditch his stuff more than 10 feet away from his car. It's just perfect that the person who's doing the horrific stuff of lighting people's cars on fire is also such a moron that he ends up getting caught instantly.
Is your DNA going to be in that hat?
No.
It shouldn't.
Okay, so
It reminds me of a genuine, like a kid getting caught, like stealing cookies. Am I gonna find cookie crumbs on your fingies and saliva and cookie crumbs all over your face? No, you shouldn't. Obviously. I didn't steal the cookies. Why would they be there?
Shouldn't.
no way your DNA can be in that hat. So when we test it, we're not going to find your DNA in there.
I mean, you shouldn't. No.
Okay.
No.
Dude, it's a yes or no question.
I guess I'm a little confused. This is a pretty random, off the beaten
Just so you
path
know, I
area.
did see people walking around.
Okay, this is a very random area to be.
They planted it,
Now, look,
Chad.
when I was
The
asleep,
feds.
somebody might have come, thrown a bag there. I don't know.
We'll be back with you in a bit, okay?
I would have bought the story that federal agents blamed it on him more than this. Oh, I just saw a bunch of feds, like, dropping off some bags in front of me while I was, like, resting in my car.
I got pretty much everything over here that's his. You got gloves and a mask. In the other bag, you have gloves, a receipt, a mask.
Right. There is.
He had a lighter that he lit everything on fire with, and he kept the receipt. He didn't throw this receipt away. He put the receipt into the bag, and he had a lighter, and he could have burnt the evidence. He could have burnt all the evidence. Chat, sometimes I feel like I'm really dumb, but I see people like this, and I'm like, wait, maybe I'm not so bad after
See
all.
whatever you still like. the car on fire as well.
Yeah.
Bravo, dude. This is Einstein levels
Wasn't
of
me.
genius over here.
Something else and a hat. So this is everything he was wearing. It's gonna be him, bro.
Okay,
This is
so
insane, man.
hat, gloves,
Tier
receipts.
4, man.
are
Tier
all in
4
that bag.
sub.
Well, we have a slam dunk case here.
Get the receipts yet, but there's receipts.
Be honest.
So obviously they're going to be checking video
What did
from the
he do
stores
for
with
a
those
living?
receipts.
That's what I want to
Or
know.
use that. This is the last time I'm going to say it. If you have any involvement in this,
Wasn't me.
now's the time, because
Wasn't
things
me,
are
chat.
kind of spiraling out of control if you're involved in this.
I'm not the one that gets my hands dirty. You shouldn't say that. I didn't do
Are
it.
you suggesting that somebody else did it for you?
That's a different thing. I'm just saying I didn't do it.
Okay. All right. We're going to have one of these gentlemen take you back to the PD. We're going to have to get a search warrant for DNA.
Someone else.
Get a search warrant for your phone. Based on what I've got out here right now, I have more than enough to charge you with this crime. And that's an F1, ag arson.
Please don't do this to me. I
Aggravated
didn't do
arson?
this.
Is that what it means?
I'm not the guy.
I'm not saying.
I'm not the guy.
Saying you are or you're not.
But
Okay.
you're putting me through
Not
this. It's gonna
him, chat.
it's gonna hurt my family.
Dude, why'd you do that to yourself and your family?
Yeah, but right now, I'm just being honest with you. It doesn't look good. Well, yeah, one of these gentlemen will take you back to the PD and we'll get it figured out.
In addition to all the evidence so far, people who live in this area also have surveillance footage that caught the specific times that the suspect parked on the street. Officers discuss these specific times and relate them to the suspect's claim of being parked there since midnight.
221 is when it got lit. 227 is or when they're saying they saw the video of him coming in here. So him being here since midnight is not correct.
Now, so they actually
And the
saw
car's
a video of
warm,
him
too.
coming up when
That car.
the car came when.
Right after the call came out. Right.
Yeah. So you said you came out here around 12, around midnight? They got video of you pulling in here around 2:25. You've been lying to us
No.
from the start, man.
No.
So we're taking you back to the PD.
No,
We'll go from there.
no.
But
When is the hearing?
I don't know yet. That'll be up to the courts.
No!
Go ahead, step out.
You got
We're
caught with
right
a
in here,
Candace
okay?
cookie jar, chat.
Stay right over here.
Alright. I know you probably can't, but can I get these off?
Huh?
Can I get these off?
We will when we get down there.
Okay.
Dude, he should have taken advantage of pleading the fifth here. I guess thankfully he didn't though, again. So, I mean, hey, this
it's
is just
great
working out
content.
greatly, honestly.
Half the security camera videos that people submit probably, or it's like publicized, they're probably not that interesting because most people probably, especially when they're multiple felons, they just say, I plead the fifth and I'm not gonna talk. What's the fifth? It's like you don't talk until you get a lawyer. You can request the footage. No, I'm saying that most footage is probably not that interesting. Yeah, the right to remain silent until you see a lawyer. It's so that you don't incriminate yourself in the moment. But some people don't know that, and they're stupid and they yap, and it's actually like worse for you to do that because you build up evidence against yourselves.
For society all around. The big takeaway from this video is don't light people's stuff on fire. Don't stalk people. Don't get attached to influencers online and burn their cars down when you find out they have a boyfriend. You know, very simple things to not do in life, but I guess here we are. Is there anything more that's incriminating here?
I know the evidence is overwhelming, but I'm not the guy that did this.
I'm not the guy, chat. Shruggy.
That face.
I'm just not the guy who gets my hands dirty, you know? It's just not me.
Well, I'll tell you this. If you know something about the crime, then you might want to tell the detective.
At this point, I think I just need a lawyer, honestly. Because I'm not the guy that did this, and you know, he told me I'm being charged with
I
it.
hate
did do
cookies.
it,
I would
so-
never steal cookies, chat.
Dude, you should have called for a lawyer ages ago.
One suspect was charged with aggravated arson, breaking and entering, and possession of criminal tools. His vehicle was towed and impounded as evidence. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Wow. Well,
He's very
GG.
innocent for
So
sure.
after searching up his case on justice.gov, he ended up pleading guilty to possessing an unregistered incendiary device. Incendiary. After searching up his case on the justice.gov website, he ended up pleading guilty to possessing an unregistered incendiary device and was sentenced to 46 months in prison. So I mean,
He went for almost 3 years in prison. Yeah. Holy shit.
hey, hopefully he learned his lesson
Yeah,
and he
almost
won't be
4 years.
stalking and lighting people's stuff on fire anymore. And also, thanks again to Free Cash for sponsoring this video. You can check it out in the link down below or in the QR code right there if you want to get paid to try some games early on. Also, feel free to subscribe if you're new here, and I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Chat, please don't do this. If you find out your favorite streamer does something that you don't like, don't blow up their car. Don't commit crimes. Most people that are streamers, they have like cameras.
Oh, yeah.